Hey everyone, welcome to This Week with John and Oscar. I'm John Chow, and this is Oscar Gonzalez, not John Blog or Oscar Grouch.
We're back to
yeah,
normal.
we're back to normal. And what we do in this YouTube video is we bring you some of the more interesting story that happened this week on the internet and around the world. And today we got three stories. I think I have three stories we want to talk about.
That should be it. That should be good.
Yeah, let's start with probably the funniest one, and that involves YouTube. Apparently,
the YouTube one, yes.
yeah, there was a guy who has a YouTube channel that teaches you how to get more views and make money off of YouTube.
That was his intention, at least.
That was his intention, exactly. And what happened was he drove from his city way back east
From Maine, from Waterville,
across
Maine.
across the nation to Google headquarters in the Silicon Valley
Yep.
to beat Google up because he claimed Google was removing his videos and demonetizing him or just taking his video and he wants to have it out with them.
Yeah, in his road trip, he stopped at a gas station somewhere and like vandalized the bathroom, saying like "F Google," whatever, something like that.
Yeah.
So the cops kind of were onto him.
Okay.
So
So
he gets over there, and then
and he gets arrested.
he gets arrested. So he's like, and he's explaining this. He said he wasn't going to do anything. He just wanted to talk to them about it. But he was really pissed. Turns
Yes.
out.
So what happened? Was Google removing his videos?
So no, this is the funniest part. Google, even though there's some censorship going on with YouTube and all that, that wasn't the case this time around. It was his wife that kept deleting his videos
Without telling him.
without telling him because she said that she would see the videos and say this is just gibberish, nonsense, and she can't allow people to see her husband. So she would go and delete him without telling him.
So she was sabotaging him without him knowing it, and he thought it was Google removing a video where instant he uploads a video, she takes it down.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So I can't find the channel, but this has been reported on 9 to 5 Google and also on, I believe, NBC News. And, so this is not just a made-up story. Well, we hope it's not, but
And it's too bad because I really wanted to find his channel because I really want to learn how to get more views and make more money from
Yeah.
YouTube. That would have been good.
rumors has it that he was going to surpass Neil Patel on that advice level. So
Yeah.
we missed out because of his
Anyway,
wife.
if he ever does restart the channel, I hope he doesn't tell his wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's, yeah, don't tell your wife if you, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's hilarious.
That was pretty funny. But moving on to a more serious news, as you know, this week, the Department of Justice had a major bust on some college admissions. Like over 50 families, rich families from movie stars and lawyers and doctors, were accused of setting up their kids to elite colleges by bribing coaches,
Yep.
having them take tests and stuff. And so all these people got busted. And someone from Vancouver that I know got busted, Mr. David Sidhu, Vancouver businessman. Apparently he's accused of paying $200,000 to have someone take the SAT test for his two sons. And he was busted in San Jose and released on $1.5 million fine. He's back in Vancouver now, but he's a travel restriction. But I guess the most famous bust is Lori,
Gary, I forgot.
Auntie Becky.
Yeah, from Full
And
House.
for Full House, Auntie Becky from Full House, and also, but I don't know her from Full House because I don't watch Full House. I'm sure it's good, but I found myself watching it now because of this.
It was very popular before in the 90s. It's
And,
not-
and Fuller House, but she's also, in addition to being on the show, she's also on another show from Hallmark, a Hallmark channel called When Calls the Heart. She plays Abigail Stanton.
John watches the Hallmark Channel, guys.
Look, it's good quality family entertainment.
Right.
That's right. I mean, today all these shows are like all they talk about is one thing. I want like the Hallmark Channel. It's family friendly. It's they're dealing with values. They're dealing with issues that, and
guess.
it's a heartfelt show. That's why it's called Hallmark. When calls the heart. But anyway,
I guess.
but
I've
she
never,
plays.
Never heard of it until today.
You'll watch it. You'll like it. She plays Abigail Stanton,
Okay.
and they're in the sixth season. So and
pretty
naturally,
good.
naturally, Hallmark can't have this kind of scandal, affect their show. So naturally, they're gonna write off the show, and it's episode number 4 of season 6 supposed to air this Sunday, and the Hallmark's Twitter account says we're not gonna air it this Sunday. It won't be airing this Sunday while we assess the situation.
Sure. Well,
And suddenly they had like 1,000 replies from all these Hardys
I'm sure.
saying that
Oh, okay.
please don't cancel the show.
That's the
Please
name of
don't
the
cancel.
fans?
Yeah,
Hardys?
they're called Hardys.
Okay.
Yeah, so I hope they don't cancel the show myself because it is a good show. I do enjoy it, but I recommend Hallmark. I recommend you finish off season 6, and then you can do a rewrite for season 7. That's what I say.
Yeah, so I never heard of the show, so it doesn't matter. But there's no way they could keep her on.
Yeah,
But they could keep the show going, I guess. I mean,
yeah, they could. They could. I mean, they lost Jack, so why not?
I'm sure she could
But
run off her horse off a cliff or something. I don't know.
Get run over by a horse.
Yeah.
But my thing is like my question is, why these parents actually need to get to do this for the kids anyway? They already got so much advantages as it is. This is
Well, not only
this is
that-
kind of like the definition of white privilege,
Well, not only that,
or pay white privilege. You
we
know?
already knew that people are doing this. Like when you see
Yeah.
somebody's name in the building,
Oh, yeah.
you know they donated like $10 million or whatever, and you know that
Yeah.
if you have that last name, you're getting into that.
Yeah, but
school.
that's
There's no
that's
way
not
that-
actually like cheating. Like this
That's
is
right, that's
having
right,
someone
but-
take the test for your kid. That is blatantly cheating.
Yeah, so apparently the coach that was running this camp,
Yeah, and then the coach
he
doing that kind of stuff. Yeah,
reportedly made over $25 million doing
that's
this.
insane.
And the way that he would do it is, he would say that your kid, you need to report that your kid has a learning disability or a problem taking test, so they can go to a special private taking center where he could either replace
Yeah,
the test taker with one of his own or have the tests altered before they were submitted for actual record. So
Yeah,
it was not like, oh, I didn't know this was happening. And the other thing that was surprising to me is some of the kids didn't know.
oh yeah, a lot of kids probably didn't know.
So because some of the kids say they came back home and say, hey, you know, the coach
got
was,
in.
The coach was asking when was my last track meet and how did I do? And it's like, I don't run track. But in the application it said that they were track and they were actually getting in because of some
Yeah.
sports ability that wasn't ever there. So this is going to
Yeah.
be pretty shocking. Although I'm not surprised. I was pretty sure there was corruption there. When you have that kind of money,
Yeah, there's a lot of money involved, and the thing is too. Apparently, the competitive of admission to the top school is so competitive. Like especially like on the release school, like Harvard only admits like 6% of their applications.
right?
Right? So 6%. That pretty much means that even with a perfect grade point average or 4.0 grade point average, you may not get in.
Right. You could be grade point average at the top. You could be volunteer at every place in your city, save the kids. And basically, short of curing cancer, and if you're not, you know, a minority
Yeah.
or something like that, you're not going to get in.
Oh, so maybe Sai has a chance. We're a minority.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah,
The other
well, we'll
fun-
see how we'll see how this all plays out. But I would imagine, I mean, and it's a shame. Like they arrested 50 families, and of course, only the well-known gets exposed. But there's like 40 plus other that still hiding.
Oh, yeah.
They're not being exposed.
There's gonna be
right?
more. There's
But there'll
gonna
be
be-
more. I'm sure it'll come out more.
What I want to see is I want to see the staff involved fired. which
Yeah,
we're
the
not
staff
gonna
needs to be
see.
fired.
But you
Obviously.
know that we're not going to because you know there's professors involved, but they have tenure.
Oh.
And tenure prevents them from getting fired, even in something like this. I think they would have to be convicted of a felony to lose their tenure.
Wow.
And even then, it's tough. So we'll see.
All right. So, well, ending on a more happier note,
Yeah.
Elon Musk just launched the new Tesla Model Y. Now, you may ask, why? Why? Well, the Model Y is basically take a Model 3 and make it taller. Take a Model 3 and turn it into an SUV. Basically, it was nothing surprising. There was no one more thing type of moment. And people asking me, am I going to get one? I don't know. Well, it looks cool, but there was nothing unusual about Model 3 other than this. It's a mini. It's a mini SUV, like the size of your Honda Element.
Okay.
Right. But its unique thing is that it can sit 7 people. 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, so it's really, really fast. 300 miles of range, and starting price will be $39,000. 39 to 60,000, depending on the model you buy. So
That's the starting price, or what's
yes.
it loaded?
The loaded will be 60.
Okay.
The highest performance version will be 60, and if you really put up in all the options, like load up everything, I think you're almost 80 grand. And which will make about the same price as a Porsche, a fully loaded Porsche Macan Turbo. Around the same price. It'll be every bit as fast as the Macan with 7-seater. Yeah?
That's
And,
pretty
you'll be
nice.
environmentally friendly.
What's
So
the range on it?
300 miles.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Not too
that's
bad.
not too bad. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm not going to be in the market until at least at least another 2.5, 3 years because
Well, you already
I
have-
just got the Model X, so
And you have the roaster.
and I got the
coming,
roadster coming. So
Which is when does it get delivered?
supposed to be 2020, so next year, hopefully next year, and barring any type of delay, we'll be able to experience 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, Ollie. So we got one more thing. Hey, Ollie, what's up?
Don't put down watch this.
Nope.
Oh, you know,
Let's go watch YouTube Kids for now.
the smaller the kid, the bigger the phone.
That's right.
That's right. The smaller the kid, the bigger the phone. That's really cool. And all right, so that's those are the three main stories we want to talk about. We do welcome your feedback, welcome your comment. If you have an issue you want to discuss, and let us know. Leave it down below in the comment, and let us know. And by the way, in case you're wondering, this how we're recording this. First of all, I'm recording this with my Sony A7 III attached to two mics. So there's a lavalier mic on me and lavalier mic on Oscar, and I'm using a wire adapter to split the signal up to record both me and Oscar. Oscar is using his Canon EOS 80D, and that's just for the video. And for the audio, he's using two Zoom H1s.